What is up, guys? Razor here. Welcome back to Dark Cloud 2 for the PS4. Last time, defeated Dr. Jamming and saved Yugioh Village. And also got 100% Georama in this area as well. Gonna use that Lamilia, and there'll be some cutscenes that we can get at Luna Lab. And we'll also be able to get the 100% reward for Georama as well.
You came at a good time. I've just finished my latest creation. Take a look.
What's that?
It's a Nova Cannon. It's a weapon that uses the sun's energy to generate a powerful beam.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of tiers of these that you'll get throughout the game. Like Nova Cannon, this is Nova Cannon 1, and there's Nova Cannon 2. I think it's up to 4.
Attach this to your ride pod, and then you'll have nothing to fear.
4, maybe even 5, I'm not sure. I don't remember. I think there's just 4 though. And the Nova Cannons are devastating.
All right. Thanks, Dr. Osmond.
No problem.
And we automatically get it as well, so we just need to be able to equip it on the ride pod, but I can't actually do that yet because I haven't powered up the ride pod enough. Yeah, look at that attack power, 240. And each one later will be even more powerful. I don't think it's going to let me equip it. No, I don't have enough capacity. It doesn't actually say how much capacity you need for it either. But I'm nowhere near being able to equip it, because I haven't upgraded the ride pod at all. Honestly, the barrel cannon is enough. Anyway, there might be a little chest that we can get around here. Yep, here's one here. Fruit of Eden. Let's see. But yeah, the final Nova Cannon that you get, it's the most strongest ride pod weapon in the entire game. It's like ridiculously powerful. Potato pie. Check out Luna Lab now. Yep, see? It's a lot different now. There's a lot of lighting, a lot of pillars and stuff. Thought you could take a picture of this. I don't know, maybe I'm losing my mind. Let's go in here though. See what happens. Lunatic Wisdom Laboratory.
Just think of what I could make with all this.
This is Lunatic Wisdom Laboratory, the greatest research facility in the world. This is the central lab, the biggest research room of them all.
Hey, I bet they could make something to send us back 10,000 years here.
I bet you're right.
Thanks to you, the lab's been completely restored to its former state. I really appreciate it. Now let me explain my plan for getting you to Griffin 10,000 years in the past.
Really?
Sure, there's nothing this Luna Lab can't do. Ixion, a time-traveling locomotive.
And a Thunder Horse as well.
A fantastic non-stop express that
No, that's
can
another
cross
game,
both
I'm kidding.
time and space. When this is finished, you'll be able to travel 10,000 years into the past, where Griffin is.
Amazing! How much longer will it take?
Well, let's see. Let me check. Dr. Jamming.
Ah, there's Dr. Jamming, who we took on in the last episode. He's
Jamming?
older now.
What?
Now hold on a minute. This is not the same Jamming that attacked you back in the past, okay? Well, not exactly the same anyway. He happens to be his grandson.
Dr. Jamming's grandson?
I'm terribly sorry. It seems my grandfather caused you a lot of trouble. Please accept my apology. However, without my grandfather's research, I would have never been able to develop the Ixion. My grandfather was researching technology that would allow objects to float on the air using sound. He called this his aeroharmonics flying technology. However, he came to a dead end in his research and became desperate. That's when Gaspard persuaded my grandfather into becoming one of Griffin's servants. But when he lost that battle to you two, he had a change of heart. He rededicated himself to his research and was able to perfect his aeroharmonics technology.
He perfected aeroharmonics?
So basically, he's the one responsible for the Ixion, pretty much, because he perfected his aeroharmonics.
Many flying vehicles were developed after that.
So basically, the Ixion would not happen without Dr. Jamming, who we fought in the last episode.
Of course, the Ixion here takes advantage of the same technology, and by combining it with the space-time control panel I developed, my grandfather has passed away. But before he died, he told me I should use his research for something good and just. I tried to carry on his wishes, and I think that by continuing his research, this world can truly be saved.
Dr. Jamming. He was quite a guy.
Yep. He has he has a great theme
You
too.
helped him become the man he was.
That theme's available on YouTube too, and it sounds better on YouTube, to be honest. I don't know why it sounded different in this game. Maybe it's because the PS4 version they changed the music around, but it sounded really good on the PS2. It seems like every day my Elgato, or every episode, I mean, not every day, every episode, Elgato messes up. So sorry if you missed anything, but I was just saying that the PS2 version, I think the audio sounded different than the PS4. I'm not sure if they remastered the music or whatever. I'm not sure. So I might be wrong about that. But it does sound different on YouTube than what it did in the boss battle in the last episode. Anyway, let's continue on.
That's strange. In the history I know, aeroharmonics technology was never perfected. Our travels must be creating a new history for the world. Do you think that's okay?
Well, I'm still getting the hang of this, but I'm thinking that maybe history as you know it is not necessarily the one true history.
Huh?
As well as fixing the flow of time that Griffin has disrupted, we've also been able to add new flows to it. And though these have been different from the original flows, maybe they're meant to be the real world history. Ultimately, you could say that even Griffin himself is playing a necessary part in creating a new, complete history.
Griffin? Necessary? You can't be serious!
Well, why not? Doctor, something terrible's happened.
The rebel forces in the west are coming under attack from Griffin.
What? Attacked? Get me Elena!
Huh? Elena. Your name, Mother.
Wonder if
Just
it's-
who is my mother? And why isn't she with us? Even my own father wouldn't answer my questions. Now I realize that Father hoped I would find out those answers for myself.
Yep. Exactly it, Max. You finally figured it out. It only took you like half the game to figure it out.
Doctor, this is Elena. We're fighting Griffin's main army over here. If it carries on like this, Griffin will probably attack the Luna Lab too. Be careful.
Mother?
Is that Max?
That was Max's mom.
Yes. You mean this boy is Elena's...
That's right. Max is Elena's son.
Max, I'm sorry. I'll bet your father never told you what happened to me.
That's right. But why?
Max, we live in different worlds.
What?
It's all right, Max. I'll explain everything. I'll tell you why I couldn't go on living with you. But to explain that, I need to explain what's going on in this world now.
What do you mean by that?
I'm from the future, just like Monica. Our time has changed greatly because of the devastation caused by Emperor Griffin. We couldn't let Griffin get away with it. So the people of our time formed a rebel force to fight against him. But Griffin began to use the power of the stone.
Stone?
One of the fabled Atlamilia stones that possess great powers. Powers that can move the earth and control time. Griffin harnessed that power to rewrite history bit by bit. He turned on people and erased their very existence from history. Atlamilia are strange jewels with a will of their own. They choose their owners themselves. Legend has it that Atlamilia will only choose for their owners people of good heart. We don't know how Griffin has managed to get his hands on one of the Atlamilia. But the fact is, he can use the power of that stone. And for us to be able to fight him, we needed one too. 3 Atlamilia exist in the world. The first is the Sunstone, which Griffin possesses. The other 2 are the Moonstone, which emits a blue light, and the Earthstone, which emits a red light. Griffin tried to increase his powers by gaining possession of the remaining 2 Atlamilia. So we searched for the remaining 2 stones. First, we traced the owner of the Moonstone. That was Monica's father, King Raybrand. At first we thought we could inherit the Atlamilia from King Raybrand to help us in our fight against Griffin. But the stone wouldn't accept any one among us as its owner. And so, in the end, we were unable to get the stone. We guarded King Raybrand so that the stone would not fall into Griffin's hands. We decided to protect the person that the stone had chosen from the threat of Griffin. But Griffin was devious, and he assassinated King Raybrand. Griffin didn't get his hands on the stone, though. The stone refused to become Griffin's, and instead chose King Raybrand's daughter, Monica, as its new owner. That's how the second stone came to be Monica's. And so we looked for the last remaining Atlamilia, the Earthstone. But we couldn't find it, because it didn't exist in our time. According to the prophecy of the great sage, Crest, the Earthstone existed 115 years in the past. Its owner was a young boy called Gerald. We knew that Griffin would use his powers to travel through time and go back to Gerald's era looking for the stone. In order to protect the Red Atlamelia, I traveled to Gerald's time.
Interesting.
I made it my job to protect him. But during the time I was with Gerald, I fell in love with him.
Wow.
And then, Max, you were born. The first 5 years of your life went by in a flash. But then I had to return to my own time, because the war against Griffin was intensifying. I said goodbye to you and Gerald, and I returned to my time. I haven't been able to see you since.
My mother is from the future?
That's right, and we're the ones that were chosen by these two Atlamelia.
But I was just given this stone by my father.
No, not exactly. Your father couldn't even touch it anymore. He must have realized the stone had chosen a new owner. Gerald couldn't touch it himself, but he saw you could play with it without effect. The Atlamelia chose you as its new owner, so Gerald let you have it.
I think that the Atlamelia have reasons for who they choose as their owners. There's probably even a reason why Griffin was chosen.
A reason he was chosen?
That's right.
Like what?
That I don't know. But the stones are guiding people for the sake of something great. I can just feel it. I'm sorry. It looks like we haven't any more time to talk.
Just wait a little longer. If we can recreate Pasnos, we'll have a chance to fight back.
Recreate Pasnos? But how?
Max and Monica will recreate its origin point, of course.
The origin point of Pasnos is a workshop in Heimrada, a village at the foot of Mount Gondor. You'll have to head there. But Mount Gondor is a dangerous place. I'm not sure if you...
We'll be fine, Elena. Just leave it to us.
Don't worry, Mother. I'll save you. Just stay here.
Max, okay. Take care, both of you.
You bet.
Alright, next destination, Heimrada. To recreate Pasnos.
Hurry now and set out for your next goal. The volcano, Mount Gondor. A huge factory, the Gondorado workshop, will be built there in the future. That's where the Rebellion Army's ace-in-the-hole Pasnos will be built.
Pasnos?
It was the mobile stronghold of our rebel army. Griffin wiped Pasnos out, but if we could bring it back, I bet we can make a counterattack.
Then let's go to Mount Gondor.
Before we do that, though, we want to probably head, yeah, we're gonna have to head back to that Atlamelia. Get some more of them little chests.
Hey, Max, Monica.
How's that bridge?
We finished the repairs ages ago, God.
Then let's head for Mount Gondor.
All right.
Not yet. Soon. First things first, use the potato pile Max, and I'll use fruit of Eden on Monica. Jeez, so I don't know what that English was, but so I'm now feeding EVs instead of Mimis. I believe EVs boost stamina. Now let's go back to Luna Lab. I probably will want to give that Nova Cannon to the Ripod eventually, but I don't plan on powering up the tripod yet. Eventually, I will. Yeah, look at Luna Lab now. Symbol of Luna Lab. And then make sure it's saved in there. Yep, chest over here. Fruit of Eden, alright. And there's one over here as well. Ruby. Gems do not stack, by the way. So if you get multiple rubies, it'll take 2 slots. Anything down here? Nope. Sapphire. And those gems I won't use until way later in the game. They're too good to use at this point in the game, so I will be using them later though. But I do recommend you save them. Potato pie for Max. I'll probably be going in each of the labs too to make sure there's no chest in there as well. Peridot, that's another gem. Yeah, I think that's all of them for now on the outside area. Let's head on to the lab here. Let's see if there's any in here. Work arm. I think this is like energy pipe or something like that. Oh, feature on. Okay, never mind. I don't think there's anything to buy in the Lunatic Lab like you could in Balance Valley and Sindane. Let me just go around and make sure there's no little chest anywhere. think that might be it. Okay. Let's go into the labs and see if there's any in the labs. And that'll end the video. In the next episode, we'll head to Heimrata. Because, yeah, sometimes there's chests here in the labs, too. But I might have already gotten them all already. I'm not sure. It doesn't hurt to try to look for them. There's one right there. Which is Parfait. They're pretty hard to see, so I like to get as close as I can to the walls and stuff. Fruit of Eden. So I'll give the Monica there, and I'll give her that defense boost as well. So we're up to 120 defense, or not 120 defense, 40 defense and 120 hit points. So that's pretty good. I'm not sure if we can get up any higher or not. We'll see. Let's see, what lab did I go in first? Okay, pink, okay. So I'm going to go around and go in every lab. Well, I don't see any in this one right here, so I guess we can go to the next lab. Unless I missed one. I didn't see one though. This might be all of them, to be honest. We might just need to go into that pink one. I'm still going to go to the other labs though, just in case. But just keep in mind it might be a waste of time. I'm not sure. I'm just letting you guys know that it might be a waste of time. I'm still going to do it anyway though. Because I want to double check to make sure I got them all. You know, I never realized this until now, until thinking about it now, but most every level 5 game's got a sequel. Dark Cloud 1, 2, White Knight Chronicles 1, 2, Ni no Kuni 1 and 2. The only one that never got a sequel is Rogue Galaxy. Well, what were they like? What were they thinking? Like, we'll give all of our games a sequel except for Rogue Galaxy. I'm guessing Rogue Galaxy didn't sell well, that's why they didn't make a sequel to it. That's what I'm guessing anyway. Hope I see a chest. Another Witch's Parfait. And another Fruit of Eden. Up to 128 hit points. Alright, let's go ahead and leave this place, and I will head to the save point and end the video. I want to feed the fish first. And I'll probably feed him again when we get to the save point. So yeah, EVs do boost stamina. So that's good. In order to beat Master Class, you need 80 to 90 in each stat. And I will be beating Master Class. So don't worry about that. This is going to take a long time to get to have that much stats. But I will get there. Anyway, guys, that'll be it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Here's my complete diorama, by the way, if you were curious. There are some photos I want to take. And Benicio, or however you pronounce it. So I will be taking photos in the next episode, but we'll also be heading to Heimrad in the next episode as well. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. And later.